For 28-year-old Elizabeth Waithera, serving a death sentence is nothing close to the life she had envisioned. Arrested at the tender age of 16, Waithera represents thousands of women inmates who go through hell while incarcerated.
Juzi tu ndio sistangu anaitwa Jambi. Alikaa kaona hiyo miaka yote huyu mtoto wetu ako wapi? Akataka sana kujua kwenye niko. Sasa venye alikuja akaingia pale tukaongea, akanipatia story mingi. Nikamuuliza mama yangu ako wapi, akaniambia juu kwenye yako.
Kama mimi ni mtu wa 33 years. Mtoto yangu firstborn nilimuacha kama ako na 12 years. Na huyo mtoto baka wa leo sijuangi anaendelea aje. Juzi nikapata ripoti mama yangu amekufa, na huyo mama yangu ndiye alikuwa ameishi na watoto yangu. Sasa mimi hata saa hii sijui watoto ama wataendelea na mbele ama wataendelea aje. Juu ni wa mama wengi wako kwa hii jela. Unasikia mtu aliwacha mtoto yake amekuwa shokora, amekuwa kitu ieleweki, juu huyo mama ndiye alikuwa ameangaliwa.
Informed by the custodial regimes that are gender insensitive, the Penal Reform International undertook a research that seeks to extend alternative correction methods such as community service and probation countrywide. Of the 87% of women held in custody, majority of them represent alcohol-related offenses, followed closely by assault and county bylaws. This statistic, according to the report, is a clear indication of the influence of poverty on crime among women. Fully cognizant that women in conflict with the law have a different profile than male offenders, key stakeholders are now calling for an improved legislation that deals with women prisoners. The current community service and probation that is being undertaken by at least 40,000 women offenders still faces minimal implementation and challenges.
The issues that came up is in police stations, for instance. It's a harsh environment that they already are treating them as offenders, for starters, and so they don't draw the distinction and say, you're an offender. Why are we being soft on you? At the same time, in this context, there is no way of monitoring the safety of women. And so the probation department did state that they are reluctant to send women offenders to police stations.
For me, one of the main recommendations of the report, it stresses the real importance of pre-sentence reports being prepared to enable the judiciary and the courts to understand what sentence might be appropriate if they're faced with a woman offender.
That notwithstanding, the correctional services is now willing to work with the judiciary to come up with policies that will improve rehabilitation as well as decongest correctional facilities. Given the patriarchal nature of many prisons in the country, the plight of many women inmates is often ignored. However, the latest report by the Penal Reform International now seeks to offer recommendations that have the potential of improving standards of treatment in women in prisons.
To work closely with the judiciary so that we can, sometimes the fines that they are normally given can be very high. So we are still working on modalities where they can reduce their fines, or they can pay on installment.
This report comes barely a week after the Law Society of Kenya extended their pro bono legal aid services to prisoners who are often neglected in their quest to justice. Dina Matengo, Ebru TV.